Welcome to Good Things Brings, your official Good Things Festival series where we spend some time with the artists ahead of the festivities kicking off this December. I'm Tiana Speter, and today I am joined by a man who has definitely teamed with the theme for Good Things this year. One of the ultimate scumdogs of the universe. It is Blothar from Gwar. Blothar, how are you? You are looking very ready to get down to Australia and party.
Well, thank you. I feel ready to get down under.
Hell yes. And tell me, it's been a few years now since we've had Gore Down Under. A lot has happened in the world and also for the band since you were last here, like on a Gore front. Notably, the new Dark Ages dropped. You've had a heap of touring. Earlier this year, you also dropped a new EP and a comic, The Return of Gorgor. That feels like we're barely scratching the surface in the land of Gore over the past few years. But let's pivot to the Australian vein of things firstly. How's everyone in Gore feeling ahead of this trip to Australia in December?
Well, actually, I have not been to Australia. This will be my first visit to Australia. Odorous Urungus, who sadly departed this realm right after uh, played in Australia, as a matter of fact. Um, and it's been all that time since we've been back. So I've never been. I can't wait to get over there. I can't wait to I don't know, see crocodiles, like walk around. What do you got? Koala bears? I don't know. I'll eat anything. But
Yes, delicious.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know, kangaroos. I've never seen anything like that. You kidding me? Wallabies? Ah, who knows? And really, I want to go fishing. I like fishing, and I
Mm.
like sharks. I like all kinds of stuff. I'm a man of many interests. I also like musicology, and I love Australian culture.
I love that.
So yes, cannot wait to get there. But you're right. Gwar has gone through a lot of changes. The band is hitting on all cylinders right now. It's pretty much there's three different members in the band now from when the band performed there last. We have a new guitar player. The guy that's in the beefcake outfit is different. And I'm singing. So it's gonna be it's gonna be different. People are I think people are gonna be shocked at Gwar all over again.
I love this. This bodes well for us. And tell me, as the Berserker, you are dressed insanely appropriately for the theme of this year's Good Things Festival. It's very much minotaurs and folklore and fables and creatures and all that jazz. We could potentially
Ooh.
put you as the official mascot for this year's festival based on your outfit alone. But
Hey,
Uh, but tell me, what exactly can Australian fans expect from these upcoming shows? Like, are all the costumes, shields, axes, blood, and everything else that comes with the Gore show traveling with you? And what is up your sleeve for the shows that you could potentially reveal or hint at while we wait for you to get here in December?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's going to be for people who haven't seen Gwar before. It is a multimedia, multi, just multi molt. I mean, we're going to molt. Uh, what you see a slamming ass rock heavy metal band uh, perform on stage with a narrative. There's a narrative. It's very much like musical theater and comedy. Gwar's a band that makes people laugh. You're going to be smiling, even though it's heavy metal, even though there are all kinds of atrocities happening on stage. It's funny, and it's supposed to be funny. And Gwar is really our mode of storytelling. Really does seem to fit with the theme of this year's Good Things. I mean, Gwar is a band that is steeped in mythos. Uh, as I've been telling people, I think that very much the way we come up with our ideas, I think, is the way that humans have always created myth. We sit there and tell each other stories and make people laugh, make each other laugh. And we know if that's what we're doing, then people are going to like when we act it out on stage. I guess the big difference in Gwar and other bands is that whatever crazy idea, we actually make it happen on stage. And yes, there's gore, there's blood, and there's comedy. There's a lot of it's a funny thing to see.
Isn't it amazing too that in 2025 all of that is still relevant and or needed? Like it feels like something that we all kind of need a little bit more of. So we are so grateful that you do continue to do so and are bringing it a very long way. Although not being of this world, it doesn't seem like you have any troubles traveling, so it should be fine.
No, we need to master teleportation, but yes,
Mm. Yes, let me
uh,
know if you do invent that. I'm very keen.
yeah.
And I did watch your Tiny Desk concert when it dropped a few years back too, and you do seem to fit an insane amount of costumes and intergalactic beings into a small space. So again, I
Oh
feel like
yeah,
you're gonna be all over this trip. It's gonna be amazing.
yeah. That was great. We had a decap during that too. It was hilarious.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, I did touch on it briefly at the start. Of course, you guys released the Return of Gorgor EP earlier this year, boasting some new songs, and it was accompanied by a kick-ass comic. Now, on the Gorgor theme, there is a pretty colourful history there. And before you head to Australia, you will be ticking off some shows for the Return of Gorgor 2 with Helmet. What is the current status of Gorgor's relationship with Gwar as that particular tour gets closer? Is he still on the comeback trail?
He's still on the comeback trail. Uh, and Gorgor, he right now we're in a phase where, there's no manual for parenting, right? Nobody tells you how to do it. And Gorgor is truly our prodigal son. He's gone out, he's struck out on his own in the world. He's decided that he's going to make a living turning tricks at truck stops as a lot lizard. And it's heartbreaking, really. I mean, but you got to let them skin their own knees, right? And by the way, we don't really know if Gorgor is, the creature has a cloaca. I don't know. You tell me. Is it a man? Is it a male or female? Who knows?
I'm not a scientist, so I wouldn't like to say, but
yeah. But and Gwar is really Gwar is Gorgor is going to have a nightmarish time when he comes to a Gwar show. It always happens. He shows up. We try to be friends with him, and he's a bad dog. He's going to attack us, and that's what happens. So, but what other band can you go see actually slay a kaiju on stage? It's pretty unbelievable.
that is it. And again, something else that there is a lot of consistency with a Gwar show in the best possible way, and I like that this is a consistent thing, and you just got to let him or her be and do whatever they need to. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but Gorgor is seeking revenge on us for sure. He comes back and he'll be sniffing around. I'm not sure if he's going to make the trip to Australia. He's a big fella. He's going to have to walk across the bottom of the ocean, Godzilla style, to get there.
Yeah, he might. I mean, I know you've got touring. You might have to get going right now, though. We might have to just check in on his whereabouts after this interview and see what happens.
I think so.
Well, you obviously have a rich, juicy history with Gwar, obviously as Blothar, and I did read a rumor that you may be Beefcake the Almighty's dad, but I didn't see if that was confirmed or not. But
yeah, I mean, it's confusing. It was the process of mitosis. I was Beefcake the Mighty at one time, but then I split into two creatures, and I became the gorgeous hunk of meat that you see in front of you now.
Amazing. So much scientific revolution in just one chat. This is blowing my mind with education right now. Let's throw in 15 studio albums, touring the globe, a 40th Earth year anniversary recently, and introducing us mere mortals to the ways of the scumdogs of the universe along the way, and enough bodily fluids unleashed to potentially fill an entire planet, all of that in your wake. What is next on the near horizon for Gwar and Blothar beyond these Australian shows in December that you can reveal?
Well, we're working on a film right now where we have a script that we've made, and Gwar has made some incomprehensible long form videos in the past, but this one's going to be, I think people are going to love it. We've got some people attached to it, and we're trying to get up some money and make this thing. So there's that. We also have another record we're working on. We should be putting that together at the beginning of next year, and all kinds of stuff, and Gwar's branching out into the world of, I think we're going to be doing more comics and more comedy, more working on a television show and all kinds of things.
Awesome. Well, and there's already enough to look forward to this year. So I dare say there's going to be even more excitement as that all continues to unfurl. But to start to bring us to a close today, there are going to be some new and potentially old friends in the Mix for Good Things Festival this December. Pending your familiarity with the lineup, because it did just get announced, but if you could swap bands or jump up on stage with one of the other acts on the lineup for the show, who would it be and why? And I can throw out a bunch of names for you as well if it helps get us started.
I mean, you're asking me who I want to see?
Well, we can go with who you want to see, and or if you had the chance to swap and play in the bands just for one show.
Oh, to play? Oh, you know what? I want to play in Weezer. Are you kidding me? I would love to play in Weezer. Of course. No question. Are there any old punk rock bands on there?
We've got Refused. There's a bunch like basically headlining. We've got Tool, Weezer, Garbage, Refused, All Time Low, Lorna Shore. Like we've got where there's a
Oh,
hell
Lorna
heap.
Shore, I'd like to play. Yeah, yeah, Lorna Shore too. Yeah, yeah. They're not old school, but they're very young and virile, if you know what I mean. I think they're yeah, quite fast.
Yeah.
Is Knocked Loose played? I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, Knock Loose are on there too. You've got a pretty decent time of not only seeing bands but potentially trying to be on stage with them too by the sounds of
Yeah,
it.
I'd like to knock something loose.
Perfect. We'll see what we can arrange. But lastly, you are no stranger to festivals, and obviously it's different playing a festival as opposed to getting out and about as a punter. But what is your sage scumdog advice to impart to our Good Things Festival 2025 fans to ensure they have the best festival experience possible this December?
Walk slow and drink a lot of water.
So
I mean,
wholesome.
it's that simple.
It's actually really true. I love this. Brilliant. Well, wholesome advice. We cannot wait to have Gwar here, and Blothar the Beserker will, of course, be here in all his glory in December. We can't wait to have you in Australia for your first trip and for Gwar's return. And thank you for your time today.
Thank you.